Alright, so we're going on to round number 2 here. We have
got
Tom on
Dason, Tom.
Yeah, so Tom, we saw build that nice Rakdos deck.
I like it because we're very Rakdos-y ourselves.
And Dason probably chose Rakdos.
I could see that too. Maybe
If
Jake will
If
be
he
able to
had
tell
his
us at some
D20,
point.
we would know.
That's true.
You see Tom's got his nice Rakdos dice there. Giving away free information.
Free information and pre-release. How dare you? Dason doesn't have to tell us, certainly.
Oh. Is that white?
I see blue.
Oh, is he playing Azorius?
Azorius? I can't quite tell yet.
There's a whole bunch of blue.
There's a lot of blue. I see islands.
It could be on 3 colors. It could be Esper or something. Wait, almost looks like Azorius.
Dason likes that kind of control-y style.
He hasn't played in Standard. He hasn't been playing that at all.
Yes, he has been on Boros recently.
Yeah, I mean, he was on back in the Kaladesh days. Was doing Godfair's Gift, and then he went on to Wizards.
That's right.
Wizards, and then he's on Boros right now.
I mean, that's what I'm playing on Arena's Boros. I like it a lot. But again, that has changed significantly since the new set has come out.
I'm on Mono Red right now.
Mono Red is nutso right now with the extra bolts and things.
Yeah. Definitely playing like 2 or 3 skewers, and then playing Light Up the Stage.
Yeah.
Alright, he's playing Simic.
Nice.
So, Screaming Shield there.
Locket,
Galloping Lizard. Tom's here, he's got to Skewer the Critics, got a couple of land. Yeah, so Dason, turn 1, Island, and I'm playing that Screaming Shield.
nice.
So, I have to equip that for 2 or 3, and then it's going to cost, I think, 3 to activate it, and that's going to mill for 3.
Dason on a Simic mill plan? I can live with it.
Yeah. So Tom opening up there on a Rakdos Guild Gate. So no 1-drop, but there is that very pretty guild land there. Oh, it's 2 to activate, says the Low Rocketeer. He would know since he
Yep. He
won
just did it.
Yeah. So there is the Spear Spewer there, that 1 mana 0/2
Activating.
defender.
Yep, allows him to activate Spectacle real nicely.
Yeah, and there's an Aeromunculus from Dason's side. There's a 2/3 flyer.
Yep, very solid, just a solid 3-drop. The fact that it can adapt going forward is pretty good too.
Yeah. Yeah, if Tom can hold up Skewer the Critics there. Because he just needs 1 mana because he's got the Spear Spewer. So if Dason tries to go to either equip it or adapt it,
he can take it out.
He can bolt it.
Is he attacking or pinging?
Pinging. It does have Defender. Yeah. So probably gonna, unless he's got another Spectacle card in hand.
I think he may just skewer it.
Yeah, he's just gonna skewer it now.
Yep.
Yeah.
Make sure this all gets taken care of. He could have waited to wait for an equip trigger or something along those lines, but that's okay. It's a relatively clean response. Dason has to.
But no follow-up, which is a little rough.
It's a little rough. Not having a second spell. Who knows? He might have an instant spell in hand, though, as well.
Sure. There's a Skitter Eel. There's a 4 mana 3/3 with Adapt, and it will become a 5/5.
Again, Tom has to figure out answers to this quickly.
Yeah.
See what he has on 4 for this answer.
Right, there's 3 mana. There's a Roustabout.
Okay. So I gotta imagine Dason with a bit of a mill kind of thing. He might be dirtling a little. he might be on the plan of not dying, and hopefully.
Yeah, don't.
But
No,
we'll
he
see.
can equip the shield because shield gives, or he can just adapt here. But shield gives like +0, +2, +0,
Okay,
+3.
yeah, that
Like it gives some toughness.
that's another guild gate. Or sorry, a guild
Locket,
locket.
yeah.
Sorry.
Attacking for 3.
Okay, so he says no dirtle here. We coming in. Oh.
I think he's adapting. Yeah.
Yep. Is Tom blocking?
Yeah, he blocked. He blocked before adapt.
Okay. So is that his graveyard or? Oh,
No,
there you go.
He fixed it.
I was like,
he's got it.
that makes sense.
No, he likes to put his graveyard next to it.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys. Red kit that has red. Should have heard that. Red what? Red card?
That it.
There
The
are
red
some
player
red cards.
definitely doing 1 damage right here.
Yeah.
Pinging to activate probably a spectacle cost.
That's probably
the 4/2 with spectacle.
Yeah.
Making Dason choose between one of his 2 remaining cards to see which one he does want to keep.
That's a Wrecking Beast. We're not going to play that one for any time soon. So
Yep. So he decides.
go ahead and pitch that one.
Pitch it. Yep.
There's a Land Spiral, Growth Spiral. Pick up for the turn, and the other card in hand is that Galloping Lizard.
Yep. Coming in for 4 now, right?
So we can play Lizard this turn, and Lizard will become a 7/7 because
Yep.
we remove the 2 counters from the eel.
So that he can readapt it.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got no responses there. So interestingly, interaction with Galloping Lizard. If it comes into play with counters, you
Yep.
can remove them, and it will gain double. So if you have Riot,
Yeah.
you can choose to give it a counter as it enters.
Okay.
So you remove the 1 counter from the Riot, and it'll gain 2 counters. It'll be a 5/5.
If that creature came in with Riot, you could remove it off your own creature.
Yes.
With the
You
Riot
can-
trigger
yeah.
on the stack.
It's not on the stack because
No, the Riot trigger happens.
Yeah.
Just happens, and then you can with your own thing. You can take it 1 off, and then you get
You
that
put
one.
2 back.
That's
Yeah.
kind of funny. So it looks like Tom.
He's in a pickle.
He's in a little bit of a pickle. His creatures don't trade up well with these large Simic creatures.
He needs a Rakdos.
Yeah,
That
he
would
needs a Rakdos and some good coin flipping.
Yeah.
That's what he needs.
One of those key skills for Magic is coin flipping, drawing cards, and dice rolling.
Yeah, dice rolling being one of the key ones. So I think they're trying to figure out. Dason is in a pretty good enviable position. Like even if he doesn't want to attack in to come in and try and pressure Tom's life total, he'll be able to equip the shield and start dirtling and milling if so needed. Dason still has 4 mana available.
So he can adapt that eel.
Yep. That's the more important thing right now.
So Tom, they're valuing the Spear Spewer. May turn on his spectacle cards.
Yep.
Next, I'm gonna go ahead and adapt there. Go ahead and swap those dice there. These are table official dice.
Yes, that's right.
They're very official. Alright. So we can come in this turn for 12 damage here total.
Yeah, Tom is really on the back foot here. He really needs to be able to pull something like Rakdos
Yeah.
and turn it around that way.
6 drop?
Mhm.
That's not good. There's a Scuttle Gator. A 6 mana 6/6 defender.
Yep, but if you put some counters on it,
think it's about 9/9, right? That's good locator.
After the adapt.
Yeah, after the adapt. You can hear David outside our recording room. He's playing the Forerunners.
Yep.
Come on, Mirror March. Alright. So Tom here blocking with the Spear Spewer, and he's got a handful of land. That's rough.
That is rough.
Oh, I just needed like Rakdos.
One Rakdos.
Yeah,
I wanted
Rakdos.
to just see Rakdos to see.
And just flip.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
kill
I
all
just
three.
wanted to see it happen. Man, I need to find a good coin.
Yeah, you need a coin,
I
man.
need a good coin.
Play on Rakdos.
Yeah, a good Rakdos coin flip.
Now, do you play Mirror March and Rakdos if you have it?
Sure. Well,
You get ETB triggers, I think, right? Do the clones enter the battlefield?
I feel like at this point, if it's pre-release, I'm playing Mirror March in whatever deck I'm playing.
I think it just creates the token. They should get ETB, right?
They get ETB.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what's like besides Rakdos, what would be some good ETBs?
The one creature that does 1 damage when it comes into play, the 2/3.
Oh, Daggercaster.
Yeah.
Daggercaster would be good.
Anything that has discard a card.
Fire Ruler would be good.
Yeah. Any discarding effects.
Is there anything in black and white that makes him discard? I don't think so.
Yep, the Spectacle Rakdos card that you don't
Oh,
like.
but you have to have Spectacle paid for it.
Yeah, that's
No,
true.
the tokens wouldn't have it.
Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense, yeah.
So like what? Just Daggercaster?
There's not a lot.
Yeah, not a lot of red.
Well, I mean,
TVs. The other one is
Rakdos.
yeah. Besides Rakdos, I mean, the Rick's Maddie you can loot a couple times,
Yeah, that's not bad.
and then there's the Blade Juggler, so you take a damage and draw a card.
The extra card is nice.
Yeah, it'd be kind of fun. So, what do you think of Dovin?
Dovin Bond, I think, is a good planeswalker that may not see that much standard play right now, but I think as like a design planeswalker, I think it's very powerful. I think that card is actually good.
Do you think there will be a blue-white tempo deck that plays Dovin?
I wish there would be, because that's the kind of deck I would like to play, but
Mm.
I'm not holding my breath, no. Standard is, I think, going to get shaken up pretty hard.
I think so.
It's going to be super different than
Yeah.
what we've been noticing. I don't want to do a hot take on Standard right now, because the actual amount of things that like could happen are huge. Like between now and the first MPL or next Pro Tour thing,
Right.
whatever.
Magic Fest. No.
It's not Magic Fest. The Magic Pro League.
Oh right.
The
right,
Mythic
right.
Premier League.
Mythic Premier League.
Yeah. Or the Magic whatever. The MPL. Whenever the results of that kind of thing start coming out, we'll see. We'll start to see how the metagame forms. I don't think we have a GP strategy before 10 days, maybe. But once that starts happening, I think there's an SCG that'll be coming out pretty soon.
Is it standard?
SCGs usually have all 3 formats.
Oh yeah. I want Amplifier to be good at standard. That would be fun.
Someone played this against me in Limited on that one seal I played, and it was like a 10-6.
Yeah, limited looks really good.
Yeah. And I was like, this is bad. This is bad for me.
So we're getting ready here for game number 2 of round number 2.
Yep. Dason on Simic. Adapt is just basic Simic deck, right?
Yeah.
Tom on Basic Rakdos. We got 2 very clan-influenced decks.
Yes, they're very
Not a ton of splashing
true
in these.
to
yeah.
their color identities.
even all the way down to their sleeves.
Yes. Although that's like a periwinkle. That's very Azorius, I think.
That's a little more Azorius, yeah.
Yeah, so take it here.
But
look
it's
here
blue.
at
We
Dason's
accept
hand.
it.
Yeah. So he's got 3 lands, and he's got Aeromunculus.
2 unplayable cards because he doesn't have green.
He does. He has a forest. That's
Does he?
second from the right.
Oh, that's a forest. Okay, then all those are playable.
And some other cards, but
That's
the
a
glare is very
perfect
difficult.
opening hand there.
Oh, is he gonna go through the whole thing? That's a Sage.
Yeah.
Yep. So it's the 2/1 Scry 2.
Tom unfortunately going to 6.
Yeah. Aeromunculus. And oh, it's a skitter eel. Okay.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That did lots of work for him.
He's got 2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
That's
that's
pretty
the
great.
Simic way right now.
And a Wrecking Beast, I think, is that last card.
This gives him a top
Top end.
Yeah.
Tom there's scrying a Grim Roustabout to the bottom. He will be on the play most likely.
Yep. Guildgate go.
He's got some good 2-drops in his hand. He can play probably the Trumpeter here. I think having Mold, you hold on to the Rix Matty Reveler
Yeah. I'm with you
until
on
you
that.
can Spectacle it. You want to refuel as much as possible. There's that Scry 2 from the Sage's Eye Savant.
Yep. Being able to scry a lot in this set seems to be pretty decent.
Yeah. With the Sphinx of
Yep.
Foresight and Sage's Eye and the Eyes Everywhere. There's a good bit of scry going on. Rakdos has a scry.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like you get to. There's a lot more card selection in this than previous formats. Tom thinking, what is he gonna do? I think he's
He's
thinking.
got Juggler. But that's mediocre against his 2/1.
Yep. He's gonna come in for 1 no matter what because of his menace.
He is only on 2 land though. He has the Gorkline Wrecker in hand. That's gonna cost 4.
I think he just played it. Doesn't want to trade down.
Yeah.
Now, knowing Simic likes to kind of transformer up or Tron up their creatures a little bit with counters and things.
Yeah.
Would you? I might argue that you could attack with the 2/2 with haste.
Not against
Not
that.
worth it?
Not against that drop.
All
that
right.
2-drop. If it was any other 2-drop, probably.
All right.
Because they don't have a whole lot of ways of putting counters and stuff besides like Ascendancy
Right.
and the Guild Mage. If it was the Guild Mage, I would have definitely swung in with both.
So why attack now and not?
Into his
Return.
2/3 blocker.
Yeah.
I think he has like Storm Strike
Combat
or
strike?
something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a Storm Strike. Take it. Just take it.
Here comes that trick.
Yeah. Yeah, Storm Strike is really nice.
Yep.
Plus 1/0 and first strike there. So it's a super dead Aeromunculus.
Yep.
Dason taking 1 there.
You get the scry one.
A Storm Strike?
Yeah.
I'm not sure. Jake, can you pull out Storm Strike, please?
Storm strike. If it's only +1/+0, I could see them giving you a scry.
That's got first strike too.
Oh yeah.
It is +1/+1 and first strike. Dason coming in for 2 there. Oh, it is scry 1.
See what I'm saying? You get the scry a lot.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
On a combat check, you just
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's unbelievable you can scry 1, man. I hear you.
Dason's turn 4 there, just hitting in for 2 with the Sage's Eye and playing the Skitter Eel.
Yep. That eel is actually going to get pretty big.
Yep. I don't think Tom has any removal for it right now.
Missing the third land drop is really rough for Tom, unfortunately.
Yeah, he'd like to play Raj to Bats or something. Things with 3 power.
Yep.
Is the Trumpeter buff? That's like 3 mana too, isn't it?
It's 3.
Yeah.
Burning.
Yeah. So he's going to play the
Burning
Rick Smetty
Razor.
now. Discarding Rakdos. No! And drawing a card there.
But to be fair, not seeing a land is.
Yeah.
I mean, there's not a lot of turns that's going to help. Although I think I would keep Rakdos just because like that's your since you know you're going to be behind for like 4 turns.
Yeah,
That's
I
like your-
would have tossed the Wrecker.
Yeah, that's your one shot to like come back.
Here's the
Here comes that
coming in.
eel with adapt power.
Let's take 3. It's fine. He's going to adapt it no matter what.
Yep, taking 5.
That's not a good adapt cost.
So I'm saying that's
3
cheap.
mana for +2 for 2 counters.
That's cheap.
This is how I feel right now for Tom.
Poor Tom. Hit that line drop, man. I believe in you.
Hello, Rocketeer says that's the sound of someone playing Gruul and losing to Azorius.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another Fireblade Adept.
I mean, at this point, you're swinging in, right?
Yeah, there's no point not to.
Yeah.
Just with everything.
Mm-hmm. You're swinging in and hoping you can sack some creatures in for damage.
Mm-hmm. Yep, so trading there, and Dason's going to take
4?
5.
5.
Yeah. He's down to 17, or he's on a 12 from 17.
Is it a 2/2?
Yeah.
That's right. That's right. It's
It's
a bear.
It was a good bear.
Yeah, yeah. For some reason, I thought it was a 1/1 for a second, and then I remembered it's just a really good bear.
Dason has Scuttlegator here. That's a really nice stopgap for the bleeding.
Tom needs his, well, on 2 mana, there's nothing you can do to that, really.
Rocketeer saying, but Gruul was slated to be the best limited plays Absorb.
Yep. Dude, we watched Maze Forerunners or whatever get fogged just now. I just want to point that out.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Yes, your 7/7 Vigilance trampled.
Mirror marched, no less. Like it had to
was
go.
so
It
close.
had to go in that exact
Ah.
order, which is crazy.
Yeah. Tom, you're still missing that 3rd land drop.
Yeah. And he can't spectacle cost a lot of stuff. Well, now he will be able to.
Oh, he's got that 2/1 drops? Oh, wow. We
Wow.
could do it.
You can go wide.
Yeah.
There's no trample on Dason's creatures,
No.
and at this point,
If he sacks the Fiend,
you can sack.
that's 3 damage to face.
Yeah.
4 plus Spewer. If you hit a land, you could do 7 total with the. So yeah, he's close.
He's close. He has to block though.
Yeah.
He has to sack something to the eel or
Yeah.
the gator
I mean, he could just.
or
There's Wrecking Beast.
Wrecking Beast.
There's a 6/6
Yep.
with Riot, so he's gonna give it haste.
It doesn't have trample though, right?
It does.
It
Yeah, it
does.
does.
So Tom has to chump block the eel. Yeah. He's gonna take
Take
all the
6.
6. Yeah, that's what I would do too.
He's gonna ping Dason for 1, probably there.
Yep.
Down to 10. Oh, what does he have in his hand? Death Toucher. That's not bad, but he needs another land. No. That's the Demise, which doesn't hit anything on Dason's board right now.
Jason's at 11, right?
Dason's at 10.
10.
He can
3,
activate Spewer, sack it.
4, 5,
That's 3.
6, 7. When you sack, it deals 2.
2.
He can get him to 1.
Yeah.
He can right now get him to 1. It's still Dason's turn right now, right?
Should be.
Okay.
Yeah, Tom hasn't untapped yet.
Wait, that just came into play, right?
Yeah, that came in play last turn.
He can't deal
So
damage
it
there.
shouldn't be.
Like, he can't do that. That just got summoned. Yep. Because the 2/1 drops that turn, right?
Yeah. He could do it this turn.
He could do it this turn, but he couldn't activate at the end of last turn.
Yeah. Hello, Rocketeer, joining us in our bemoaning of the Turbo Fog.
Yeah, man, Turbo Fog's coming in.
Yep, so we're fixing that thing there.
It does change the math.
Yeah.
They quite interestingly too. Tom actually got the 3rd land drop, so we'll see if he is able to squeeze it. I think he had to choose during his upkeep, though, right?
He does
It's
for
a
the
sack.
adept,
For the sack.
So, but even then, still like going down to 1, right?
I think he had to sack the.
1, 3.
You had to do what you
Sack
had
the
to do.
Spearer.
No,
Yeah,
you activate the Spearer.
Yeah,
on
yeah.
upkeep.
Would trigger the Fireblade app trigger on stack.
Yes, and then you sack it.
You sack it.
Yeah,
That's 3, and then you can swing in for. He blocks a 2/2,
yeah.
and he takes 5.
Yeah.
So he was down to 2.
2. Yeah. Unless there's like a thing that Tom can play out of his hand.
He's down to 1. And it's only 1.
It's only 1, and he has to
Yeah.
do it at upkeep, I think.
Yeah, he's already. Because they drew the land for turn.
Yeah. Is it upkeep? What's that card?
It's upkeep, yeah.
Oh, okay.
They're still in upkeep, but Tom drew that land for turn. It's okay, we're getting there. Yeah, he can survive next turn, but he's losing everything.
He's losing everything, yeah.
Yeah. Because you can play the Death Touch here, kill the gator or the eel, and then block the beast with everything. No, I think he's still dead. Yeah. Yeah, Tom Bear's conceding.
Yep.
Yeah. Alright. So, Dason going up 2-0.
Yep. And that will conclude our second round, but we got a couple more rounds. We take a little break for lunch.
Lunch break.
At some point, and we definitely do some cool box openings and kind of cool stuff in between.
We'll do some.
It's a nice thing that we do here down at the store. Provide lunch for people who come down to pre-release.
Right.
Lots of sweet
It is
pizza.
it is a
It's a
long
good perk.
event.
It's a long day, and so it lets you break the day up into 2 different things. Lets you think about things, grab some food, chat with some of your friends.
Bathroom break.
Just chat with the people who are here for pre-release. New players, old players.
See what people are building. See how they built it.
Exactly. Like what's been working, what's not been working.
And also,
what
like,
cool
are they,
things happened to you
What are they
today?
excited for standing?
What bad beats you had? Did you get fogged today?
Did you get fogged when you played your End Race Forerunners?
Like, that's the time
with
to
Mirror March on the table?
yeah. God, that would be what that like those fishermen that have the fish that got away story.
Yeah.
That's the kind of story I would tell. I'd be like,
Okay.
dude, I had Mirror March on the floor. I played my Maze Runners coming in. I got fogged, and then they stole my Maze Runners, and I died.
100%. If I walk outside that door and see David, he's gonna say something about it.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, I would. I'd be like, did you see that? Who plays fog?